Hey guys. Alright, so I decided to have a little fun, so I'm going to do some painting. And this morning I shot some primer in here. This is a 2K two-part automotive primer from, I think it's called from Custom Shop or something. I get it from Tri-City Paints. Any 2K primer would be fine. I like the two-part primers. I like the epoxy primers. They sand really easy, and I don't have to worry about them being thinned. You know, when I use cleaners and like acrylic clean, dewaxers, and stuff like that, I don't have to worry about them getting all weepy and runny. Anyway, so I've shot some primer in there, and I'm going to do a little bit of pre-shading back here in the tail section. So Alright, so here's the thought process. You see that whenever I've seen a model that has, you know, painted interiors like this, usually they're painted, you know, some monochrome color, zinc chromate, white, sea gray, something like that. And they look like a model because it's all one tone. It's such a small scale, it just looks like one tone. When you look in a real airplane, you know, there's shadows everywhere because things are 2 feet away, 3 feet away, 4 feet away. They're not separated by just a couple of inches. And so what I'm going to try and do here is I'm going to shade into the corners. I'm going to pre-shade the corners with some black, and that's the plan. I'm also just doing some random streaking, and because who can't appreciate a little random streaking? Get down into those corners there. Get in there closer. There we go. None of this has to be, I mean, obviously, I'm not being too careful about any of this. I just want to create a little bit of an illusion, and provided that when I shoot the zinc chromate in here, you know, can I shoot it fairly light so that the shading will show up a little bit. pretty good with that. So I don't know if you can see down in there. So I got some way down in there. You know, I've got some of the black to get down there, and just some random, you know, some variation between the primer gray and the black. Okay, so I cleaned my gun to get the black out of, so that was an airbrush, and moving up to a little bit bigger. This is a touch-up gun, and what I've gotten here is some zinc chromate green, which should be about right for the Corsair. And hang on, got a little too much paint. There we go. All right, so I don't know if the black is completely dry or not. Doesn't really matter. This is all class coat, and so it's all compatible. It all melts together a little bit. I don't care. Because like I said, I kind of wanted all the shade, so I don't want it all one color anyway. If anybody's looking that close inside this thing, then, well, they deserve to get kicked. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the shading or not, but it is not monotone, and that's all I was really going for here. So later.